Welcome, Carol.
Hi, Sherry. How are you?
Good,
How are you
sweet.
holding up?
I'm good. No, I'm coming down to the count last few hours.
Yeah.
Good to have you. I'd love to introduce you, okay?
Please.
Okay, let me get my notes here.
Yeah.
All right. I thought I put it on here. Hold on one second. Thought I put it on there. I'll just read it from here. Carol. Carol today is going to be speaking about what is time. She's going to be channeling the Venusians to learn about trust and expand time. She's also known as a multi-dimensional energy expert. Carole Aileo Ha'La Ramsay. She's known as a spiritual counselor and energy expert. She's a born empath and a full sentient, medium, healer, remote viewer, Usui Reiki, and other transformational modalities. She mentors starseeds and pure spirits experiencing a human life, the only psychic who guarantees her work. She's also a teacher. I've taken Reiki with her. I got attuned, I think, 2 or 3, Reiki 2 or 3 with her. She loves what she does. She does it with passion. And she's located in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And she also does Zoom events, I believe, on Tuesday at noon. And you can join her for her channeling messages. And this is her first incarnation. So she's a newbie on this planet. So enjoy what Carol has to share with us today.
Thank you, Sherry. Thank you so much. And as a newbie, it's a newbie human. And I'm here not to help save the world, not to change the world, but to just spread more light and to experience love. Because this is a word that has been so misconstrued. And so tonight, once again, the Venusians, I'll tell you a little bit about the Venusians. I've been channeling for, I don't know, consciously and telling people about it probably for the past 20 years, but I've been doing it most of my life, I guess. And when COVID hit and we had to stay in, it was like, okay, listen, I'm supposed to be doing this work. What am I supposed to do now? So I meditated, and as somebody once told me, when you keep asking, eventually you will get the answer. So it's like a baby who doesn't stop crying will get fed. If you don't cry, you won't get fed. So that's what happened. And so I received what I can call this calmness. It was an energy, the most loving energy that I had ever experienced. And I knew that it was not a part of me, but a part of maybe a higher aspect of myself. And so when I asked, who are you? They said, we are from the Venus consciousness, not from the planet, but from the consciousness. And as many of you know, Venus is all about love and passion and understanding and compassion. And so today we're going to talk once again about, what did they want to talk about? About trust. Oh, about time. Okay. So here we go. So I'm going to ask everyone who is on this transmission to just close your eyes, uncross your hands and your legs, and so that we can raise our frequency to welcome our beautiful brothers and sisters who call themselves the Venusians. They're a collective of 44. And so just focus on your breath And focus on your shoulders and just relax your shoulders. Allow yourself to just let go, surrender to the breath, and only the breath is real. Feel the light all around you. And the more of you who are of the highest of your vibrational frequency, the easiest it is for us to come in and to be welcomed by you as we join these frequencies of love. And we are here once again. We would like to discuss time, as time is of the mind. And many of you have already heard time is non-existent. We create the time, we meaning the third dimension, form, anything in form in this 3D experience has a past, present, and future. In gravity, everything holding things on this earth, in this third dimension, not just this planet, but other celestial planets and beings as well. And now it is time, and it has begun, to think differently, to think spherically, rather than basing your assumptions from past experiences, letting go of the judgment. If it happened before this way, it will happen again. Well, not necessarily. Everything comes from the mind, and the mind is connected to the mind of Creator. And as you open up your mind, and we will help you to do this tonight, is by choosing, having a goal, and sticking with that goal. And a goal comes from an idea that comes from your heart, something that is a feeling of you have to do it, you love to do it, you want to do it, or be it. And turn this idea into a goal. And nurture this goal in your mind as if you already have it. And this you have heard before. And we suggest you begin to study the laws of God, of Creator, the laws that never change. The laws of vibration, the laws of abundance, the laws of attraction, the laws of gestation. There are many, and these never change. And this is how you remain centered. And time is of your creation. This is how some of the natives, the shaman, have learned to expand, to stretch time by being in one place internally. Everything happens within. And so pay attention to your thoughts. Your thoughts are one.
On.
And be aware
No.
of the emotions.
Unconditional love.
Be aware of these emotions.
And something about deeper insight into ourselves, that we support each other to do that, which is kind of what I said you were to me. But it's really interesting. It didn't come up, but I'm sure it's there. She thought we're.
Thank you. And so as we continue to join with you, and there are many of you who are creating these forms of get together because it is so necessary. It is so required now. Because those who are conscious, those who are gifted and are coming into their gifts more and more, everything is growing. Your mind is growing, giving you opportunities that you didn't have before. And these opportunities are opportunities of choice. You have more choices than you had before. And it will be easier for you to make decisions because now you are realizing that change is part of this awakening process. There is no going back. And so as you make the decisions to change, you feel perhaps some of you are going one step forward and 3 steps back. That is because of your paradigms. Those are the behavior patterns that are holding you back from change, that don't want you to be uncomfortable. And you know the only way for change and for growth is through discomfort. Anything new is uncomfortable until you settle into the newness. Most of you have changed jobs or changed schools before that, changed schools, changed jobs, moved in different cities, maybe countries. It takes time for you, for your emotions, for your mind to adjust. However, if you now, with all of these opportunities from Spirit, can begin to create in your mind the choices of the changes that you choose, that you want, you are now a spiritual warrior. You are no longer a victim. Nobody is doing anything to you. You are now empowered. And if there is anything that makes you feel disempowered, it is one of your paradigms that is holding you back. It's like a slingshot holding you back. But then if you let go and you know where you're going, because you do have choice created in your mind, create those vision boards with pictures that bring out the passion in you, the love in you, something you've always wanted. And now is the time that the universe, the abundance that is all around you, everything is already here. All you have to do is raise your frequency to match what you want, if you really truly want it. Letting go of, well, I don't deserve it, I this, all these excuses. It's time. It's time to be aware of what is going on inside of you. And this awareness of the way that you speak to yourself is the most important at this time. Because you are so loved and you are so powerful. You are creators. All the little animals around you in this world, planet, adapt to their environment. But you don't. You're uncomfortable. So you have to create different formulas so that you are comfortable, so that you can become happy. Because you are creators. You are part of Creator. And so this is why you are here, to create the experience of love. How is it for you? You may see it in a different way. Some people have their favorite color is blue, others is purple, others are red, pink. You each have a uniqueness, and yet you are all connected. And pay attention to your breath. Because the first breath of life you took brought you through the birth canal so that you could experience life as a human, in human form, in this suit. And until you reach your last exhale, you are here to experience and create. So it is time for you to go within now and let go of what you hear, of what you see. You are here to create your own world of beauty, of magnificence, filled with passion and love. And along the way, you will meet others who have similar interests. And you will begin to build together as this community here. Through our beautiful Sister of Light, Sherry, has never stopped with her idea, with her goal, continuously moving and perfecting these places of joining together to experience and to share the highest form of love. Love from spirit. And everyone here, and as this community grows, many more will come with their own uniqueness of inner guidance, sharing the beauty of sound, of music, music of the spheres, celestial sounds, of dance, of physical expression, channeling, song, art, and the more we see, the more we will help you to co-create your heaven on earth as you see it, as you feel it. Don't try and do something that somebody else is doing. Oh, well, that looks as if this is something that I can succeed in. I can make money with this. It's no longer about the money. It's no longer about competition. Each and every one has their own unique talent. So everyone should feel and know that they are unique and bringing their talent without any judgment for competition. It is time for everyone to step up and to create in the most loving fashion the idea, the intention that brings you the most joy. And this will come so easily to you that your vibrational rate will move, will grow, will expand. And this is how you will attract to you. And that is where you will always have what you need and want and more. Because remember, you are loved more than you know. You are not here to experience pain or lack. Now, this is the time for humanity to understand this, because there have been so many wars, so much misunderstandings, and there still are in some parts. Let the negativity separate from the light. It no longer touches you when you are in the higher frequencies of light, you see. It will never touch you. You will heal in the higher realms. You will have everything you need and want as you raise your vibrational frequency, and you are in the higher realms. And how to do this? Meditate. First thing, every morning, sit, let go of the mind, and focus on your breath for 5, 10, 15 minutes. You can do this for 10 minutes and realize that you are silent. The mind is silent. For one moment, it will be sufficient for your day, because you will have connected with your divinity. HOW equals GOD, remember, only because this is who you are. And the more you realize this, and the more you connect and let go of all of the outer world and focus on your inner world, your true connection, your truth, you will have everything you need and want and more. And how it will come? You will be inspired. People will show up. You will have offers. Someone will talk to you about something. You will read about something. Don't just shrug it off. Pay attention. There are small innuendos now to wake you up. Everything is very subtle because this is spirit. Spirit is very subtle. You won't get a slap in the face from spirit to wake you up. It is up to you. And now there are so many ways. So be part of communities like this one. And take classes. Read, listen to others. And if you feel the need, the attraction to have more, to know more, to learn more with specific people, go for it. Try it. And don't be disappointed if it's not what you expected, because you did learn something. And keep going. We are always learning, always, always. And so we came once again today to help you to realize that you are so much more powerful than you think you are. And there is no time. So stop thinking, oh, I don't have time. There's just so much anxiety around time. Just know that you will be at the right time, at the right place, that you will be on time. When you get in the car and go, even if you think you are late, tell yourself, I'm on time. There's no problem. I'm going to be there on time. I'm on time. I'm on time. I'm on time. And you will be. You are creators, remember. And before we leave, we are offering to you as when we came to, Carole, in late March 2020, to create a recalibration session for anyone who wished to release and let go, not just of the subconscious, unknowing lack and limitation that are in your genes, are in your systems, but also to expand your 13 chakras so that you can start remembering who you truly are. And this is called a recalibration. And it is 44 minutes. And we would love to meet you. And this is done best before sleep time. So the appointments are best in the evenings, in your evenings, because we know that there are many of you on different time zones who are listening in now. And the reason for that is because of the mind. Those to-do lists are less at nighttime because you are winding down. You've taken your shower. You're all snuggled up in bed, ready for your night. And we will also assign to you gatekeepers to protect you during your times of meditation, sleep, dream time, and prayer time.
Carole?
Because now there are so many different portals and windows, tears in different dimensions that are not just negative, but they're chaotic, and you can come back with different energies. And so with this, we will leave you. And we thank you for your patience. Together, we all say namaste.
Namaste.
Welcome back, Carole. Thank you for sharing. That was a heavy channeling you did. I can't wait to listen later.
I'm not all back, but this is such like a...
You're floating. Yeah, you can go float with her back.
Better than any pills, people, you know. It's like, oh, and by the way, just a little aside, there have been so many people who have been asking me for about 5 years to give channeling classes, to be able to do something like this, you know. And I started my first, you know, like channeling, not just for psychics. And now we've just finished. It's an 8-week class, and I'm making it affordable to everybody. And it's weekly. And the people have been so happy with the results because...
Carole, I need to move on, sweetie.
Yeah. Okay. So, you know, so if anybody is interested, just drop me a line, you know, I don't know. What's the best thing, Sherry? What do you think?
Right now, they can follow you into your room, and her information
Oh,
is.
my room.
Yeah,
Okay.
you have a room number 11. You have Q&A with Carole right now, and I'd like for you to offer your door prize and write down on a piece of paper a number from 0 to 100. And if anybody wants to win a session with Carole, put it in the chat, 0 to 100, and Carole has the door prize for you. Don't let us see your number until I say ready.
What's the door price again?
You are offering reading valued at 155.
Okay.
And then right now at 7:30, we have Donna Reyna in the playroom until 8 o'clock doing readings. And then coming up in the main room here, we have Amber Kelly, who's going to be talking, Denise Daniel. She's going to be talking about hope and the power to heal. Okay, Carole. Let's see how many people. All right, everybody put your number in the chat for a session with Carole. If you're smart, you've been listening, you can probably pick the number. So I'm going to do a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 so we can bring out Denise, our next speaker. Okay, Carole, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. What is it? 11. Well, we got Rachel Rose at 27. I thought it would be 44 for sure.
I would say 44. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure Rachel's excited. So Rachel, follow her into her Carole's room and exchange your information, whether you want to do the session today or another time. And Carole is going to be in the playroom at 9 o'clock for an hour doing another. She's going to be doing a recalibration technique, a 7D technique. So you got her from 9 to 10, and she'll probably put you to sleep. And you'll come out floating, and you'll be like, oh.
Well, this is what they were talking about, right? At the end, they were talking about what they did. So, yeah, it'll set everybody. But Sherry, don't come and listen because we still need you. You can't fall asleep yet.
Oh no, I might pop in.
No.
I'll pop in and check in. I'll pop in and check in on you. But we're gonna have a panel at 9 o'clock till 10 o'clock. So that's what we're doing out there. I'll be running the panel.
Okay, so where am I going at 9?
In the playroom.
Which is number 1?
1, exactly.
Number 1. And now I'm going where? Number 11?
Number 11 into your room.
Yeah, okay. See you later.
And after
Yeah, I'm here.
After that, you can go to room number 2 to do some readings. People want to probably have sessions with you as long as you're here, but you don't have a lot of time left.
Yeah, okay.